eBay.
Oh, hi. Do you hear
What's
me?
up, buddy?
It's all good. How about you?
Doing great, man. Just
Great.
grabbed 10 pips on GJ.
Yeah, me too.
And what was that?
Me too. I grabbed 5 pips and left the runner. So runner is now around, I think, 13 or 14 pips.
Let's go, baby. Good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit. I'm thinking it's just reacting to like an upward trend. If you look at the 4 hour,
Yeah.
let's see what we got. Something just kind of respecting this over here. Just kind of making higher lows. It is kind of consolidating over here. So that trend line isn't as valid, but it does make sense and it is respecting it. See if you extend it to the left over here. So everything, and actually, this is a trend line that we were looking at a couple months ago. Wow. It's pretty relevant, actually, now that I look at it. It's pretty nice. Let's see if it's a. No. Indeed. Sometimes, you draw a trend line. Do you use trend lines at all?
Sometimes when they make sense.
Exactly.
Something similar like you. So
Exactly. Yeah. If they make sense, might as well use them and help you out on the charts over here. But I love this formation. Over here, the 4 hour, obviously grabbing support and holding this support over here. But we were in this downtrend, right? Ever since breaking this consolidation and creating this high up here, we've just been printing lower lows and lower highs. And then we found this support down here after tapping this trend line one more time to head all the way down here and retest this low. Found this support. Looking at the 30-minute, we ended up finding support over here. Price created this high, retested these highs over here, came down to kind of retest this trend and then hold support, and then we continued right back up. But yeah, this is, clean candle to the left. This is the candle that I just grabbed about 10 pips of it, just closed the full thing. But yeah, easy.
I kind of first got into trade. I got into a sell. I thought that 4 hour maybe will respect the previous 4 hours, so it will bounce off. But it was I think 2 pip stop loss, so it's okay. It's not a big loss. Yeah. And the next one I got in the bias when it broke, because that's completely different bias, and the bias were then logical in that moment. So
okay, good stuff.
got a few pips, just got over a break even, so it's good.
There you go. Good stuff, man. So you said you were going to open a Trello account today?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that's going to help a lot when it comes to, digging deep into your trading and making sure that you're doing the right things and, looking at the right stuff, just so I could get a better idea of
what I'm doing.
What you're doing. Yeah, 100%. So we got a big day today as far as fundamentals go. We got Jolt's job openings. Oh, did you watch this by any chance?
What?
So I do a.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. So this all made sense to you, the way I broke it down?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, right now we have this Jolt's job openings. So this gives the Fed an idea of like, all right, how much do we need to taper now? How much do we need to stop with the bond buying? Because there are job openings, just people aren't taking the jobs because they are buying the bonds and giving money to the public and printing money for the public. So this lets people know, okay, or the Fed know, okay, maybe we don't need to be printing as much money and they could start tapering. And whenever they start tapering, that means that the dollar is going to be stronger, right? So this is the dollar currency over here, and that's what we're looking at. Price respecting this bullish trend over here. What's up, Carlos?
Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning.
How you doing, my man?
Good morning.
Doing good. How y'all doing?
Good. We actually just called GJ buys, not on the live stream. Yeah, I mean you just showed up, so it wasn't you're not late. But we just grabbed this candle with this nice clean candle to the left. You could block this area off over here, but if we go most recent support and resistance, we get a clean move up here all the way to 153, 460. So Oh, I'm going to do that. So right now, this 30-minute candle, this is perfect. This 30-minute candle closed with no top wick over here. So what I'm looking for is some sort of a retracement, and we're going to get some kind of a support formed anywhere in this area. And we may be able to take this right back up with price. I was just explaining to Stipe, Carlos. We broke that bearish trend. We formed support, broke it, retested, formed support over here, a higher low, and now we're printing higher lows. And now we just created a new high that we could come right back up to 153, 470, form support somewhere in here and take this out. Let's wait for candles to close in your direction. 6:37 right now, so maybe we get that at 7 o'clock, maybe 7:30 or 7:45. You know, that good volume time for GJ. We get that nice support forming here, and we take this right back up. This will be a nice trade. Now, I don't want to take sells on GJ until we probably break this support over here, 152.602. You very much will get. We were also looking at this over here and how GJ has been respecting this trend over here. Form the support, retesting, retested right over here, and now it's retesting this area right now. So are we holding support and going to continue right back up, or are we just going to consolidate in here and then eventually break this support, break this trend, and then continue right back down to 150? Just got to go by what you see, not what you think. Now, the Japanese currency index right now is still holding that support. And we broke right back into that previous range over here, gapped up. So now, are we retesting this resistance and this bearish trend to continue right back down to retest these lows? Or do we break this resistance? That'll be a big deal because then you'll see GJ start to tank a little bit. But let's see. The 4 hour looks like right now we are creating our top wick where we created our high and now we're retracing a little bit to create that wick. Next 4 hour candle could come down and continue right back up. It's a nice 4 hour candle. Steve, did you trade London at all?
I slept this morning.
Okay. You watching the mental foundation part?
Sorry, did I watch?
You watch the mental foundation part of the course yet?
Not yet. Not yet. Just the first part.
What, like the welcome video?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have more time today, so I'm gonna go through.
Nice. Good, my man. So both of you actually, since it's more of a personal kind of a Zoom before other people come in, Stipe, what are you like struggling with right now, like for the most part, that we can talk about?
Mostly discipline with just staying out of the trade and stuff like that.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were taking what, 10 or 12 trades?
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Yeah, we can't be doing that. That's why you have the trading plan and everything.
Yeah.
But the main thing that you want to do, and when we do put together your trading plan, one thing I'm going to have you write on there is you have 1 to 2 opportunities to take a trade during a session, and that's it. So if you know in the back of your mind, I only have 2 opportunities, aren't you going to take like some really smart opportunities? You're only going to take the ones that like, all right, this is it, because I only have 2 chances. So you're going to limit those to some really good setups if you even get them. And if you don't get them, you don't need to trade. Now, don't make that, I have 2 chances to take a trade. Don't make that in a, consolidating market. Don't tell yourself, all right, I could trade this when it's consolidating over here. It's got to just be, okay, if I'm getting my setups, I only have 2 opportunities and that's it.
Yeah, to limit myself.
Exactly. So I'm looking for some kind of a support formed in here. Carlos, how about yourself? As of late, the past like 2 weeks, what's the one thing you would say you're struggling with?
I would say like, just just man, how can I put this? Just identifying like, I guess like market trend and like how to use what's that word? Just just how to identify market structure pretty much.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to is there a pair that we don't normally break down that you want me to break down right now?
Sure, yeah, because I focus on UJ a lot just
Okay.
because of the how it moves.
Okay. Absolutely. So let's break down UJ then. Restart this. Drawings. UJ is pretty bullish over here on the monthly. All right. So since the beginning of the year, we've been very bullish over here on UJ. Mainly probably because Japan is so far behind with COVID. They're both safe haven currencies, as you know. So whenever there's a risk off sentiment, people are going to be investing their money into the dollar, into the Japanese yen, because obviously the dollar is the main reserve currency of the world, the main reserve business currency. So Japanese yen, same thing in the Asian market. So right now we are very bullish. Since January 1st, we opened up very bullish, three significant candles. Then we came down, retraced a little bit, and formed a nice support over here. I'm not going to start marking anything off, but what I am looking at right now is the fact that we came up and created this high, created this support, and then we ended up closing above these candle body closes and their wicks, right? This candle, the only thing is, had no top wick. This candle passed it right away and now flipped bearish, came all the way down with this wick right here, and then ended up retracing, respecting the high of these candles over here. So looking at the weekly right now, we are respecting this bullish trend. Only thing is, we got a lot of bullshit to the left, to put it lightly. It's a little difficult to trade right now. So, or actually to analyze on the higher time frames. So just looking at key levels over here. Got this consolidation in here. This is definitely a key level. I would say 112. Got this resistance right here, resistance right here as well. And then we can move 114 as a significant area as well. So right now we're in a bullish trend. There should be no reason why you're selling this, right? Not much opportunity to sell. You're just looking for supports to form and prices to come up. So now if you look at price respecting this bullish trend over here, you see us form support right here and then push up, making a new high. Price then creates this new high and then consolidates a little bit, creating a higher low. And then we end up retesting this trend line and pushing right back up to create a new high. Price then comes down to create a new support, a higher low, and then continues up to create a new high. Very easy pattern over here, right? Especially on the daily. So these are some nice swings that you could have grabbed. These buys. Every time we form the support, you grab these buys and head right back up. Then we finally created this new high up here at 110, 750. Ended up coming all the way back down to this area and then repeating the same pattern, creating new highs, coming down, creating a support, continuing right back up, right? So now what do you think it's going to be doing, Carlos, right over here with this bullish candle?
Well, from the looks of it, I don't know. It might just continue to keep respecting the trend line, and I don't know. Yeah, like see, this is where I usually get like a little confused.
Okay. Well, as you see the previous patterns over here, every time we retest that trend line and form a new support, we end up coming up to create a new high, right? So I think this is a liquidity grab, this wick right over here, to then flip bullish and continue up and hold this support right over here. So we'll see. Obviously, we got our support right here. Get a new high that we should be coming up to retest. So let's see what we have on the 4-hour. So now, after creating this high up here, I might be able to call a trade out for you right now. After creating this high, we've been in this bearish trend, printing lower lows and lower highs, coming right back down to this trend line and support. Right now, we just broke out of that bearish trend right over here, right? So now we broke out. Are we forming supports over here? There we go. Printing higher lows. Let's just neaten this up a little bit. Price printing higher lows, higher highs. You got a nice support right here. Price. Now, obviously, this is a very key level. Price rejected 110.750, and then also rejected over here, creating the support, right? So we need price to close above that area. It's now rejecting this area multiple times. You see over here, you have, let's see, a strong bullish candle after creating the support, price coming all the way up and closing below 110.760. Now, this candle pushed above that previous wick and ended up rejecting as well, closing below. This candle ended up passing the high of that wick as well and then rejecting again. So what's going to happen over here? Are we going to hold this support right here to then continue up? Or are we going to just continue to consolidate in here and then we get a nice push? What it looks like to me is that we are respecting this trend and we're just grabbing liquidity right now, possibly. Well, I'm looking for buys over here on UJ for price to continue up. It just needs to hold this support. If it doesn't and it comes right back down here, I wouldn't sell just because we broke this support over here. I would wait for a support to form over here, and then maybe this trend line ends up coming up somewhere around here, and it comes down to retest it, creating a support. You created this high up here, and I don't think there's going to be enough pips in something like this for you to grab. You only get about 13 pips to that new high if price does form support over here. So maybe you want to wait for a close above 110.800 before taking that. This is more of a slower moving pair, UJ, to say the least. I haven't traded this in so long. But does this make sense to you? Carlos?
Yes, yeah, my bad. I had a truck passing by.
Cool.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. I definitely understand the way you broke it down. Like, yeah, sometimes like you see how when you were saying it was creating a new support, that's where I usually get a little confused. Because
Okay.
I mean, it totally makes sense though, as from a visual point of view, and the way you broke it down as well, like the way how it's supposed to respect that support.
And also you understand how, like, you know, this is why trend lines help, because you see the market structure. You see that you shouldn't be buying anywhere under this line, right? You just see the higher lows being created or lower highs being created and selling opportunities. That's all you're looking for. Get this low created, come up, grab liquidity. We're in this order block over here. So people are placing orders for sales. And then all of a sudden we come right back down to retest these lows. Comes right up to retest this trend line, and then boom, we pass the low of that bullish candle over there, and then we take a nice sell. These candles move. These wicks are something else over here. So you're looking for this support to hold. If not, maybe we hold a support somewhere in here. You grab support anywhere in here and take price up. But this looks like a pretty significant zone right here. See these wicks? These wicks as well. We're holding the support. Maybe we consolidate, wait for the close above 110, 800, and take this right up.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see. Yeah, I can see why you say that.
Awesome. Awesome, man. So GJ still coming down over here, looking for that support to form. Let's see. Ooh,
Seems like gold is trying to retest the yesterday's wick.
yes. Yep. I was looking at gold over here before, waiting for a close above this resistance over here.
Yeah.
Now gold can very well continue to consolidate until the news coming out today, but we should have some volume. You should be able to take stuff before that. We don't have the JOLTS job openings until 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then FOMC meeting minutes is going to be at 2 p.m., which is going to be the main mover. This is what everyone's waiting for. They're waiting to see what Powell is talking about, what any of these other FOMC members, you got Bostic speaking as well. They want to see what they're going to say. Are they hawkish or are they dovish? Are they going to continue their talks as far as, raising interest rates 3 times in the next 2 years? Or are they going to say, you know what, we really need to see more from the economy. We need to see more that things are opening back up and we're doing better. And that JOLTS job openings is going to help with that.
Okay.
Right. And you remember why I said that's going to help with that?
Kind of. I need to go through the video again. I'm definitely gonna go through the stuff at the end of the day. So I'm kind of lagging back with fundamentals. And
No, listen, I was just asking you. There's no rush. I know you're still getting into it. You just joined the
Yeah.
group, so no worries. I was just explaining this before. So JOLTS and the more I say it, the more it's going to stick with you. But JOLTS job openings tells the Fed and it tells the big banks like, okay, how many openings for jobs are there? Are there 10 million jobs opened right now, but nobody is taking taking those jobs? Are there 10 million job openings, but only, our unemployment's at like 10%? It's like, why is that happening? Well, maybe because people are living on the government right now and they don't need to be working. They're making more by relying on the government than they are by going back to their previous job before COVID. Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
that'll tell the
Yeah.
Fed, okay, maybe we don't need to be giving out as much money to the public. Or maybe we don't need to be supporting the U.S. economy as much because the U.S. economy is getting back to what it was. People just need to go back to work. How do you solve that? You just stop giving money to the U.S.
Yeah. I get
Looks
it.
like we're rejecting this area over here again. I was looking at the 30-minute, and I loved how this setup, we had the support formed right here. We had this support formed, and then this candle closed above this resistance over here. But I was looking at this wick right here, and then also this whole area right in here. All these wick rejections over here to the left. So that's why I said, all right, you know what? I want to look at the 15-minute first and see, because at the time we were still below. We were still down here. I needed to close above this level for me to take any kind of buys right back up to this level up here at 1812. Because you do have this clean candle to the left that you could possibly mirror.
Yeah, I see.
Let's see, we're respecting that trend over here. Here we go. So the 15-minute over here on GJ is holding the support right in the zone that I drew. But let's see what we get, because 15-minute didn't close with any bottom wick, which is good for bulls. This candle doesn't have a bottom wick either. So are we going to hold the support right here to continue right back up? Let's look at the 30-minute. Yeah, the 30-minute could very well flip because we got some clean candles over here to the left, and we could continue right back up. But we got to see, because this candle has no bottom wick over here. Is this the support? It could be. If you look at the price point, what price is this? 153. Let's see what happened at 153. All this consolidation over here, this previous support. Last time we tapped 153, look what ended up happening. Just got that massive. How many pips is that? Got about 75 pips right there. So could we be doing the same exact thing? Let's see. Or are we just creating that top wick? This candle flips bearish, continues right back down, and we create a support down here when we get some volume towards 8 o'clock.
Hey, Stefanos.
What's up?
Oh, what helped you understand like fundamentals more? Or like what helped you keep up with news? Like, you know how you've been pointing out the news while you were breaking down. What helped you? I guess like, yeah, like what helped you understand the fundamentals, like, or to keep it, I guess, on top of your mind?
Absolutely. So the one thing when I first got into the market, one thing that let's get rid of that. One thing that I always paid attention to, and what I was first introduced to as a trader, was this website right here. It's called forexlive.com. So this over here, as long as you stay conscious and read this on a daily basis, what you do is go to forexlive.com, and then you get the main page over here, and they got like different updates. It's kind of like Twitter for Forex. Does that make sense? So
Yes,
they're just giving you different updates. 10-year treasury yields sink further to lower since late February. So it gives you a whole synopsis of what's going on with the treasury market and the bond market. So what I like to do, this is the latest news over here, but what I like to do is go over here to more, and then go down to session wraps. And the previous session, the Asian session over here, at least the one that closed. When the Europe one closes, you'll get a Europe one as well, like right here, European. So it'll give you all these headlines of what happened during that session and things to keep an eye on. If they're bold, then they're a little bit more important than the other ones. But right over here, it gives you a whole breakdown. Look at this. This is your pair right here. USD JPY dropped on the session here, and with other major currencies pretty much flat against the USD. It was a lower result for yen crosses. So you just read through here, and it gives you an idea of what's actually going on. 15-minute just closed. Let's see how the 30-minute closed. Big thing that you want to do is toggle through multiple time frames. I'll go back to the fundamentals, Carlos. Just want to see how some of these candles closed on our pairs. So we ended up closing bearish over here on the 30-minute. Are we going to hold the support over here? This 30-minute, 15-minute candle closed with no bottom wick, and you have previous rejections of this area. But let's see what we get, because now we're in a range. Now we're respecting this resistance. Now we need a close above that area to take anything. It's so simple trading, guys. If you just keep it simple and you know what you're looking for and you have a plan, that eliminates emotion, and you just wait for what you want. Like trading it's not supposed to be this high action, taking 12 trades in a session kind of a thing. It is. That's why it gets lonely, because if you're not trading with a group of people, you're just sitting there not doing anything, jerking off. What's up?
Just sitting there and clicking buttons and getting involved in the
you get yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
very susceptible to taking stupid trades or manufacturing trades that really aren't there, but you think are there. Maybe trading new setups that you've never seen before, but you think it's going to play out. Those are the ones that you want to live back test and journal and study those. Got to be so like such a sponge, or always curious of why things are happening. And that goes right back to the fundamentals of what we were talking about. Wow, look at that. Yeah, so let's see if we hold support over here. But if we break below, that's totally fine. That means we're probably coming right back down to 152,900 to retest and then continue up. But if this candle flips bullish, I may be inclined to take this. Probably not. I want to see a healthy support formed anywhere in this area. But you see how simple that is, like Stipe or Carlos, how you just wait for what you wait for and that's it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the hardest part.
It is the hardest part. And it's like fishing,
Yeah.
You got to think of this as fishing, not playing basketball or not playing I don't know. I don't know what I would compare that to. But you just got to be smart about it. Now this 15-minute candle's flipping bullish. I like that. I'm just going to get these ready over here. Let's see what we do. It's only 7:03 right now. See, 153 is a very significant level. And that's why it may not come down all the way to this area over here. Maybe it holds the support and continues up, especially for the fact that we close really strongly, but almost 20 pips above 153. So this is a nice strong bullish candle. No top wick, but very strong bullish candle. Now, are we going to hold the support here? Now, let me just take a few screenshots of this.
Hey, do time zone matters? Like, does that affect the volume in the market or no?
As far as what?
Like, I guess how you when you're like, oh, the 7 o'clock push is coming.
Oh yeah, that's so. You got to think of yourself as a volume trader. When you're a scalper, you're a volume trader. So when you're a volume trader, you're looking for, that's why it's so important to stick to one or two pairs, because you're getting to know those pairs really well. And you're getting to know not only like the way they move, but the times that they move pretty heavily. Does that make sense? So you're starting to understand, okay, wow, 7 o'clock over here, maybe we're not going to really get that push until maybe 7:15, but I know majority of the time on GJ, we're going to get a nice push around anywhere from 7:45 to 8 o'clock. Like in that window, especially around like 7:50, that's a nice window for you to grab a nice 10, at least 10 pip scalp on GJ. Right, David?
Yep.
Jeez. The Haiti president was just assassinated at his home.
Whoa.
Jeez. Ruthless world. David, how you doing, brother?
Good.
Catch anything yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Yep. Not yet.
Yeah, we just grabbed GJ over here. Not together, right before the stream. But I know Stipe grabbed it as well. But I like this formation over here. How price is respecting this bullish trend. See this? multiple times. So now it's tapping into that zone again, and it's closing above this previous support over here. So this area right here is being breached, and price is continuing right back through. So are we going to hold support and continue right back up from here? Or do we break some of these levels and then continue right back down? Are we just like retracing to the 50% mark of this bearish trend over here to create a resistance to come right back down? Right now we're bullish, especially on the 4-hour. We just filled that wick. Oh shit, am I missing this? Yeah, so we are flipping bullish over here. I'm gonna wait to see how these candles close. Unless we get that 707. You only get about 6 pips to the high of this area, and then about 17 over here. Let's see, what's our next target? Could be coming right back up to this area. Just don't want to rush into this trade because we already won our trade. So you want to be a little cautious. While we wait for that, David, I was just saying over here, I like how we broke our bearish structure over here, formed support, and now we're right back into this range over here, breaking above the previous support, right? Printing higher lows. We just created this new high up here. This candle is now flipping bullish over here in the 1-hour. But let's see how we do over here. See, we don't have much volume right now, and that's why I'm not taking this. If this candle was like pushing quick and like really pushing hard, I'd be more inclined to take this. But we got about 5 minutes left for the 15-minute to close. If this thing starts moving, maybe, but I'm in no rush. Again, 153, significant level right here. Let's go to journal. And Stipe, when it comes to journaling, the what I did for you yesterday was like, just like a run through of like how to journal, but there's a better video in the course for you on really how to do it.
Okay.
And there's also one on my YouTube as well.
I'm definitely gonna look at it.
Awesome. I like the way this candle's rejecting multiple times. Today, Wednesday, New York. Plus 10 pip gain. This is the previous. And then also, Steve, you have labels in here. You could just label these trades as well. Helps you organize everything.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like this app a lot. And again, you have another one called Trixie, and that one you can actually have Trading View on there.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, it's and I think you have to pay for that one though. But you know, I like it. I have everything saved on Trello, so there's no need for me to switch over.
So Trello is actually just pasting screenshots.
It's so easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
taking multiple screenshots and pasting them right in. And once you
Okay.
get that routine down, you're almost like a robot. Like when I used to trade and I was on the live streams with Rakil, but I wasn't like running my own live stream. I was just all over the place, but also Carlos, going back to what we were talking about, studying fundamentals and understanding what's going on the back end, because Rakil wasn't explaining it, or it wasn't really into fundamentals as much, right?
Yeah, he's more like a technical.
He's more technical trader, more price action, just reading candles and wicks. And I'm basically the same way, but I like to tie my fundamentals in there as well and understand why actually the move is happening. It always makes sense, you know. At let's see, 7 a.m. New York. Cool. This is the current move over here. Sounds good, David. Weekly. Daily. The more time you save yourself, the better. For
Looking at gold on 30-minute time frames, and it seems like it's kind of rejecting this 1807, 1808.
Yep. It's now basically consolidating. Now that we created this new low, came right back up to retest the high, but we're now rejecting it. Now we're consolidating. Only thing is we're kind of holding this as a support, but the only thing is this is a very weak bullish candle. So to me, I've seen this happen where this just drops.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask, because if we break the previous 30-minute low, we have around 20 to, I don't know, 15 to 20 pips till the support on 30 minutes.
Okay, so the only thing is, if you look at the higher time frames,
Okay.
we created this high up here, and then we came down, created a support, and now we're coming right back up to retest that high. The previous 4-hour candles are very strong bodies with wicks to fill. Now we just filled that wick, right? But these are very strong candles. Everything is bullish right now, right? Nothing to me points to sells. The only sells that I would be taking, because you'd be calling tops up here, and that's what you don't want to do as a trader. You get in very dangerous territory doing that. But that's why you where you understand the trend that price is in using these trend lines over here. And the only way I would take a sell on gold is maybe if we break this support, but mainly I don't want to sell gold until, I don't know, we start to break this bullish trend over here, because everything above here is a buy.
Yeah.
I have a video about calling tops and bottoms on the course. Let's see. Teachable. GJ ended up closing bearish over here, by the way. That's why we didn't take it. All right. Gotta wait for what you want to see. Let's see if we hold the support still. This might be a very good trade for us today. All right. So, oh, Stipe, by the way, when you're going through this, this is one of the best parts of the course is just your mental foundation, the way you think in life and how it translates right into the market. I know a lot of guys in the group love this section. Then what I wanted to point out to you, this is some of the Forex basics. This is a series I'm doing with Sharma. You know who Sharma is?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a series I'm doing with Sharma. These are very helpful as well.
Okay.
And then what I wanted to explain to you, executing a counter trend setup. So this is basically, if you want to call tops, this is kind of how you do it. This is the safe way to do it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So
I got you.
so there's only a certain way that I would do it, and it's the only way that I do call tops or bottoms. But it's only, in certain cases, if things happen, I'll let you watch the video and find out. But that'll be a big help for you. So like I said, with gold, everything's a buy. See that? We're holding the support right here. Not that we're going to buy right now. We're going to wait for price to close above this area before we take a buy.
Would you wait just for a close or to break a wicks, those 2 wicks or 15 minutes?
I would wait for a solid close. You're probably right, though, with the wicks. I'm in no rush to jump into gold just because of the fundamentals coming out today. So, I would probably wait for the wicks to be passed or closed above.
Okay.
But right in here, we're just consolidating.
Yeah, it's a mess.
So you'd probably wait for a close above this area right here. There you go. Look at that. GJ coming right back down. Did I? This is the 1 hour. Sometimes I like to journal things, just even if I'm not taking the trade. It's just like the setup. So I know for the next time when we get that set up, all right, maybe don't take the trade. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So now we take a picture of this, see what's up. But the good thing is now we created this high up here. And what I was saying before, and the reason I wasn't, eager to jump into this trade as well, is because the 4 hour needs to create its 15-minute 153.40. So the 4 hour over here is just creating its top wick, right? It's just retracing a little bit. Maybe we get another push right over here. Like I said, that time around anywhere from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, but mainly like 7:45, you get that nice volume push. So maybe we create this bottom wick, we retrace a little bit, grab liquidity, and then we head right back up to fill this wick. Or does the 4 hour continue to consolidate until 9 o'clock? And then the next candle forms a small bottom wick because the previous 3 4 hour candles barely have a bottom wick. So the next one may have barely a bottom wick and then continue up to fill this wick and continue right back up. What's interesting to me though, this 4 hour, you have these wicks over here, this wick right here, and now this wick right back in here. Now we're rejecting this area. So what was happening over here?
Maybe it's
Yeah,
kind
price.
of downtrend. It started.
Yeah,
Because
this is a key level right here, 153, 100. So that's why we constantly toggle through the time frames to see what's up. I watched a video yesterday of somebody using a specific tool on here, not an indicator, but it was pretty cool the way he used it. Let's see. It like takes a picture of the trend. I thought it was awesome. Bars pattern. Here it is. Look at that. But we gotta. How do you do the candles? I don't know if you could do it, but does this look cool to you guys?
Yeah, that looks bad.
It just shows you the there's gotta be yeah, so now you see what the pattern looks like and you could save this. The only thing is I want it to be the candles. Is that not possible? We'll see bars, line close. I'm not sure. Thought it was pretty cool though. So to me, what it looks like GJ's doing is just creating that 4 hour wick. Grabbing liquidity, retesting this whole area over here. Only thing is, it is tapping into this area. And it is passing the low of the previous bullish 4 hour, 1 hour, which is not good. But we could very well just reject this area with a wick, get this wick formed, and then the next candle closes bullish, and we continue right back up to retest these highs. Oh.
For example, if on GJ the current 1 hour candle closes below the previous one, which was bullish, then we have a clean traffic on the left, which is kind of how many pips? Around 30 pips. Is there a potential to just drop?
Yeah. The only thing is, like I said, you broke this
Yeah, the higher
bearish
back.
trend. Now I think safer sells are going to be below this area right here. These are going to be high risk sells because you're in an uptrend. You keep printing higher lows, right? We could very well print a higher low over here. Looks like we're rejecting this area right now anyway. Print some kind of a higher low anywhere in this area to then continue right back up. All right. So don't be so quick. Like just because, and this is going to help you, just because you see some bearish candles doesn't mean we're flipping bearish.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention to the whole, again, you got 4-hour candles that are very strong over here. 4-hour bullish candles, very strong. This could just be a liquidity wick to continue right back up. Let's see what we get. This candle could very well reject and end up closing above 153. That'll be a telltale sign. But the thing is, gold over here is now doing what we wanted. Holding this support over here. It did pass the high of these wicks. See the 30-minute? 30 minutes about to close in 2 minutes.
So if it closes above the previous one and breaks the wicks, it could be a good entry.
It could, yeah. I'm looking at the 5-minute over here to see if we do end up closing above this area. We did with this candle, close above the wicks or past the wicks and close above resistance. All right. Is this 5-minute candle going to hold above this area and continue up? See what the 30-minute could do. 30-minute, we could get a bottom wick. Let's see what we get. Looks like we're coming back in the range. All right, we closed back in. Could we just be grabbing liquidity to continue up? That's how the 30-minute candle closed, which is good because if this 30-minute candle flips bullish, that might be a good indicator that we're going to head up. I don't want it to happen right away. Let's see how GJ closed. GJ closed another bearish candle, but we did close below this area or above this area. We never came right back in. So are we going to hold this support over here? Let's say the 15-minute closes a bullish candle right back into this range. That will tell me that we're going to head right back up.
30 and gold flip back, but
We gold did?
yeah.
Yeah, gold flip bullish. Let's see. Do we want to take this?
The thing is, I wanted to enter on one hour candle opening because the previous candle 1 hour had a huge wick to fill. And then I just said, no, wait.
You're saying right here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to enter on the opening of the current one because I'm watching gold for the past couple of weeks. I'm watching the thing about 1 hour candle openings, and when there is some kind of volume, they literally make a little or no wick in the counter direction and just go up.
Mm. Okay.
Yesterday they did the same thing for a couple of times.
So you think you're saying that we're going to reject this area?
No, but I just said when there was an opening of this candle, we could, I don't know, by entering just on the opening of 1 hour candle, we could catch, I think, 10 pips easily.
Okay.
Because of the wick.
Yeah, I'm looking right over here. Now that we're passing, yeah, like you're saying. And I like the fact that we passed the high of this 5 minute. We're kind of just continuing up. Flipping bullish, continuing bullish. Got a clean move to the left over here. I just don't like these wicks. You know? Waiting for some volume to push us up. GJ might be our better play. See this on GJ?
Yeah.
This is a better setup to me, at least. Gold could very well continue up. But I like GJ. Only 152 now.
What's your average stop loss on gold? It's kind of bigger than GJ, right?
Probably around 20 pips. Like GJ is normally 10 on
Yeah.
average. You know, it definitely varies, but on average.
Because the gold is really, really volatile. So 10 pips is kind of, you're out almost on every trade.
Yeah. Yeah. Spread will take you out alone.
Yeah. Actually, I'm on IC markets and the spreads are really, current spread on gold is kind of 0.6, 0.4.
So it's good.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
awesome.
That's
GC
awesome.
spread is 6 points, 5 points.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to see.
GU is in most situations is 0. There's no spread.
GU? Wow.
Yeah.
And that's IC markets.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I'm going to wait for this 15-minute to probably close. Let's see what the 5 minutes doing on gold.
The gold 5 is going to break. Yeah, probably.
5 minute came all the way down here. Ended up flipping bullish.
Yeah, just playing.
I like the way the 4 hour looks a lot on gold. Looks like we got a little bit of a fake out over here on GJ. Stipe, you have magic keys?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet. It's great, man.
I'm probably gonna make an account on the Million Markets and just connect it to my main account. So I have two parallel accounts. So I'm gonna get it off the commission.
Awesome. So we got about 8 minutes before the 15-minute candle closes. Now I have in my rules. I bet I have in my rules that I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. And now if I miss the trade and price just rockets up, that's okay.
Close above what? The high or just
I want it to close above 153. I want the next candle to come down, create a wick, and then once it flips bullish and passes the high of that candle, or just flips bullish on its own, that's where I'm going to enter probably 2% on this one.
okay. What I wanted to ask, do you have the same risk on gold and the GJ since there are much bigger stop losses?
Yeah,
Or-
same risk management.
Okay.
So
Lot sizes are the same.
what?
Lot sizes are the same, or
It varies. I trade based on percentage, not lot.
oh, okay.
So yeah, it's gonna vary.
Oh, I get it.
So it's still going to, no matter what, it's going to be, even though it's like 20, 30 pips away, it's still going to be 1 or 2% on gold.
Okay.
So it looks like we're getting a nice, strong 15-minute candle.
I guess it's a lot easier to scale with the percentage way so than the lot sizes.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Because you could just add. I mean, it could be the same. It could be just as good, but you typically want to just make sure that you're, these are smart trades that you're scaling into, and these are your setups.
Yeah.
Carlos, you still with us?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Yeah, it was while we wait for this trade, so we're not like staring at it. So again, you got Forex Live over here. So if you want to write that down, this is a very good one that you want to take a look at. Also, you got Forex Factory, but not only Forex Factory, you're reading the news, you're reading articles, but you also are going into here and reading this and making sure you understand, maybe even taking notes if you want to. Number of job openings during the reported month, excluding the farm industry. So that's something that you want to pay attention to. Understand when you get it, what happens if the Forex is greater than forecast. Is it good or is it bad? When is it released? Pay attention to the notes. And then you can go back and back test it. That's how you get good at fundamentals. It takes time. Let's see what else you got. You got Daily FX. This is a really good one where they just break down different trades for different currencies for you. So like, look, gold price forecast. This tells you what they think is going to happen on gold. I'm waiting for the 15-minute candle to close. Let's send this. The 5 minute on gold is acting up. It's probably just ranging. Three minutes left. Wait for that retracement. See what I'm talking about? Where we get that volume coming in? Probably could have taken this.
So you said you're waiting for a close.
Yeah, I was waiting for the close. Looks like I may have missed it. I thought we were going to close somewhere around here. We get a bottom wick over here, and then we flip bullish and we could have taken it. But it looks like it's leaving without us. But it doesn't mean we can't take a trade. I'm just waiting for this. See what we get. Yeah, we could have entered also after this 5 minute closed. Looks like we're reacting to our high up here. All right, 15 minute closed. Let's see how we closed over here. I want to see a bottom wick over here form. Wow, look at gold, Stipe.
Yeah, it just dropped.
I don't like how GJ rejected this resistance up here. I feel like we're a little exhausted, especially the fact that this candle came down here. David, you with us?
What?
You looking at GJ right now?
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, wait, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I'm looking at GJ.
What are you thinking?
But I don't. I'm thinking. I'm kind of waiting for like for sales.
Are you waiting for sales? Okay.
Yeah, because for me, I mean, we still haven't. I mean, I can still get for buys, but since I'm going to work in a little bit, I don't want to be checking my phone. You know.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. So kind of looking because we still have the bearish macro structure in like 2 hours, 4 hours for me.
Oh, you're talking about right over here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, we're just in a giant range over here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not in any rush to give away my profits. Wow, looks like we're flipping bearish over here. See how we rejected this previous high? And this previous high, as you guys know, we just marked off, is a significant area over here as well. And these two candles closed, well, closed with no top wicks. So that's interesting. Maybe the 30-minute right now is creating its top wick. Yeah, this is tricky right here. Gold is rejecting over here.
Yeah.
And this is what we were talking about, Stipe, with the drop right here. Once we pass this low, we could just drop right back down to this support.
If this 30-minute closes like where it's now or even lower, it's probably going to go down.
It's probably going to come back down to this support down here. But it could very well form a support over here and continue right back up.
But the previous 5-minute closed kind of with no either wick.
The 5-minute? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't trust these 5 minutes on gold. It's too messy.
Yeah, yeah, no, listen, I was looking at the same thing, David, when it comes to GJ over here. If you look, like this could very well be the 50% retracement. So it's approaching 50% up here and could continue right back down, holding resistance and continue down. The only thing is 4 hours still bullish. And we had a support over here. we had a little bit of a fake out, and on the higher time frames, we're kind of respecting this zone over here. So now what are we doing? We're just consolidating. We're just consolidating over here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
No rush.
No rush.
If we get a nice strong 30-minute candle closing like this, and the next candle does what I was saying before with the 15, with the bottom wick, and then that candle flips bullish, could possibly be a good play. Well, let's wait for that. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm teaching a new student how to trade over here. Look at this. What's up, buddy? My fiance is taking a nap. Let me bring him over here. So the 30-minute is about to flip. Looks like gold is holding the support. It looks like we were trying to consolidate up into this support over here. Does that make sense? We just rejected this area. Let's see if it ends up holding.
I don't know. This 1 hour close will be, I think.
Oh yeah, we're rejecting. You're right. So we check multiple time frames.
If the next 1 hour breaks these down wicks, lower wicks, then it's completely different picture, I think.
Let's see. 30-minute. Yeah, it's a hard rejection. 1808, a strong level so far. All right, 30-minute, 15-minute. Yeah, we're kind of in this range over here. I don't see anything. Let's see something. So, pal. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's why we don't really rush into this. I do like this liquidity grab right here to continue up. But like I said, like David was saying, it's we're kind of just ranging in here. It's having difficulty breaking above this area, right?
Yeah.
Stipe, what do you do, by the way, work-wise?
I'm a student.
What was that?
I'm a student.
A
So,
Steeler.
Student.
Oh, student. Oh, wow. Okay. A Steeler. That's awesome, man. What are you studying?
I'm electronics on maritime studies.
Wow. Okay.
It's my last year, so I have a few more exams and I'm done.
We didn't really go over your goals on that first Zoom. I mean, we don't have to right now in front of everyone, but if you want to, like, I'm definitely curious.
Yeah, just take some time and create something bigger. Just use maybe Forex to leverage it.
100%. Oh, that's right. Real estate.
Sorry?
Something like real estate, right?
Yeah,
100%.
just to gain some freedom to.
Absolutely. We're going to get it, dude. Just put the work in.
Well, for sure.
You're going to be good.
One hour gold is closing below.
Yep. And gold.
Or no.
That's a nice strong 30-minute candle over here. 1 hour candle closed bearish on gold. So could the next one create a top wick and then come down past the low of these candles? I mean, possibly we are breaking the bearish bullish trend. This one at least. But I would just be cautious of selling gold.
Yeah. This could be easily a third retest of the upper wicks.
Exactly.
It's just gold. It's tricky to trade, but once you hit the trade, you're up for 30 pips, 40 pips.
Exactly.
It's really rewarding.
Gold is crazy. What was that? What was that? Dude, it's crazy. Do you guys have dogs?
Yeah, I have a puppy.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Nice. What kind?
it's a Yorkie mixed with Shih Tzu.
Wow. Okay. So pretty similar to a Maltese.
Yeah, let me see if I have a picture.
Yeah. Send a picture. That'd be awesome. So crazy, like being a pet or a parent. Nice.
Yeah, his name is Biggie.
Biggie. What's up, Biggie? That's awesome. What are you trying to do? Yep. I'm looking for this support to form over here. We may get it on GJ. I just like the way the 30-minute looks. No. Oh, also, what you guys want to do is when it comes to fundamentals, is you really want to understand. Yeah, this is the Haiti president that was just assassinated. That's crazy. Crazy. What you want to do is go to Khan Academy. You guys ever hear of this? Carlos, Stipe, David?
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I never heard
Yeah.
of that.
You have heard of it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Macroeconomics. So they have
Yes.
courses
Yeah.
over here.
Rakib. No, sorry.
Rakia was talking about this.
I think there was one time he mentioned it on streams. Someone mentioned it in the chat, so he was checking it out.
It's great. It's great. You can learn everything from this. And if you want to learn what about macro and micro economics, they got a whole thing right here. So this is awesome. This is an awesome website over here. Just free education. Highly recommend checking that out. GJ,
Gold is going up.
what's up?
Gold is going up.
Up there you go.
Yeah. Just as I said, maybe potential third retest.
I think we're pretty bullish over here. What are we? We're up 0.5% on gold right now.
You're in?
No, I'm saying like if you look up here
Oh,
where it says 0.5%,
is that on a daily basis or?
the daily, yeah, and then the daily on GJ is up 0.3%.
Yeah.
It's always nice to check out. That's why I like this over here. This is Teletrader. This is free, by the way, as well. It's a whole terminal, and it shows you exactly where the markets are right now. That's why I like looking at this. You like playing with that, huh? Where are we at? Pre-markets. So it's always good to check the pre-market data. So obviously, the U.S. markets are up right now. Yeah, for the most part, they're up.
Do you watch out for any stocks or anything like that?
What was that?
Do you watch out for any stocks for long term or something?
Yeah. I actually started with stocks, and I got out of all my stocks right before COVID happened, and
Yeah.
I haven't gotten back in since. I put my money into Forex. But the reason I did that is because I was getting a lot of telltale signs telling me that the economy is going to crash. First of all, we were in a bubble. We still are in a bubble. We're in a major bubble right now, and at any point it could tank. And they're talking about raising interest rates, and the moment they do that, I don't even think they're going to be able to raise them one time before the market tanks. So the Fed is in a tricky spot right now. So another thing that I was paying attention to was the fact that CEOs were stepping down. When you start seeing 50, 100 different CEOs stepping down from companies, a couple names, Bob Iger from Disney, H&M, Coca-Cola, a lot of these different CEOs were stepping down right when we were starting to see. Do you guys remember the footage in China when people were starting to drop in the street and a car would come pick them up? Do you guys remember that in like late January?
Yeah, it was, come on.
You do remember that?
Yeah.
Right. Like, why haven't we seen any of that since? No. It just doesn't make sense. So when that was happening, and then also the cruises, people started getting positive tests on the cruises, and either dying or doing whatever was happening. A lot of that happening was telling me, you know what, I'm just going to take my profits and I'm out of this for now. And this is when I was really getting into trading Forex anyway. So I was just like, I'm just going to put my money into that. What are you biting? What you doing?
So we're gonna wait for a dip on a next crash.
Yeah, exactly. Take my money and invest it at that point into the markets at that point. But right now, everything's just overvalued. Look at Tesla.
Definitely, yeah.
Look at Amazon. Look at all these companies. They're just overvalued. It just doesn't make sense. Like, do I
All
want to
these
go
big
scalp
companies
it real quick? Maybe, but I'd rather just do that with Forex. Something I enjoy a little bit more. It's a little bit easier to make money as well.
You have more control.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See what's up. Yeah, it looks like we're not getting anything today. See, gold's just ranging over here. We're just waiting for FOMC today.
Probably, yeah.
That's all gold is doing right now. Just waiting for FOMC.
Great in range trading, if someone's good with it.
Revenge trading, you said?
In range.
In range, exactly. And
Yeah, no revenge.
a lot of people like to blow their accounts in this. Thinking,
Yeah, that's how I blew up my first account.
yeah, it's all about patience, dude. All about patience. The sooner you could realize that, and the sooner you could realize that, all right, I'm just gonna be selective over my trades, gonna be selective over my setups. And as long as I'm doing that, and I'm very curious, but if it is my setup, if it is the setup I look for every time, and if what is happening and what I say is going to happen happens, what I anticipate, I'm not going to hesitate on that. A lot of people hesitate and they wait for one more confirmation, right? And you can't do that. You can't hesitate on those trades. You can hesitate on trades where it's like, I don't know about this one. I think it could play out. I'm just gonna try it out. Let's see if it works out. Right? Those are the trades that get you in trouble because you end up over risking on them too.
I was watching the GU in parallel when you were talking about GJ, and in the moment when that big 15-minute bullish candle started going up on GU, the 15-minute just broke the high, and since then it's kind of up 15 pips or so.
Really?
Yeah, they're kind of correlated, but sometimes
GU,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's the influence of the pound.
Yeah, in a way they're definitely correlated. Whenever something's happening in Great Britain, you're gonna see, and then plus like those are two safe haven currencies, U.S. dollar and Japanese yen, so it's gonna be pretty similar.
Yeah, I get it.
Wow, there goes gold. All right. This guy's funny. So Stipe, you enjoy trading?
Yeah, kinda.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You never know.
Never know. Exactly. It's tricky, man. So I think we're gonna be ranging on GJ until 9 o'clock. It's just gonna range over here to hold that top wick over here. Right? But at least we grabbed some of this move over here.
Yeah, something's better than nothing.
This is the candle that we grabbed. That was nice. Especially after this strong push up. The 1 hour ended up closing bearish over here with a wick. Now, what you could get, the fact that this is a very weak candle right here, is a pass to the high of these wicks, and we continue right back up. But I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest. What's up, buddy? Let me go put him back. Give me 1 second. Yeah, when this wick came down here and passed the low of that candle, that's no time for a impulse entry. Like how we saw that this candle was starting to flip bullish and pass the high right over there. It's just you want to wait for candles to close and at that point. Sounds good, David. Listen, man, let that work push you to get even better at trading. You've been putting a lot of work in, so let that shit push you to become that full-time trader that you want to become. You're well on your way. Only a matter of time, right? Let's go, baby. Have a good day. I'll see you soon. As soon as like I'm a little bit more healthy, I'll see you at the gym. We'll catch a workout at Gold's. All right. Got some guys sleeping in today. So yeah, are we creating that bottom wick on the 30-minute to continue up, or are we just going to consolidate in here until we reach this point over here? Look at Gold.
Yeah, I just broke up.
That's all right.
UJ melted.
UJ did?
Yeah, at least, yeah, it went down.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. We have a I think once we break below that area, and dude, these ranges are so small. Only 10 pips right here. So I was gonna say if we break below this support right here, this might be good for safe sells right back down to this area. But we did break. What you could get is like a support formed at this previous support right here. And then price forms a support and we continue right back up. All right, this could all just be a liquidity grab to continue bullish. 4 hour. Unless the 4 hour passes the low of that candle. It's just reacting to this area. Also, $61.8. Get that. So what we could be getting right over here is a support formed at 152,900 and we continue up. But GJ is very tricky right now, guys. This could have also been a liquidity grab, like David said. We could be heading down from here. But let's see if we have any areas of safe sells. Yeah, GJ is going to be hard to sell unless maybe we break and retest this area. So Stipe, in that video, I explained that like if you are going to call tops, you want to wait for the retest of the nearest support to break and retest before you break that down. It can't just be like a candle closing below and you take it off that. It's really got to be like you got to wait for the retest and candles closing in your direction.
Yeah, I get it.
But the only thing is we are respecting this uptrend. But we could get what happened with UJ just before. Look at gold.
Yeah, it's crazy, really crazy.
Now, obviously, we're not taking trades today. Like we're not executing anything right now. But doesn't this feel good? Where you're sitting out of some of these moves, where in maybe the past you would have been trying to jump into this,
Yeah,
or GJ, another perfect example, you would have tried to get into this.
probably no in the GJ.
You wouldn't have gotten in this.
No, because the top was created without wicks, and I would really need a break and close above that, and then I would potentially get into.
Yep. Okay. I like it. Yeah, this is a ridiculous candle right here. lot of mixed feelings on gold, I'm sure, with the market open. Wow. And now looking at the Japanese currency index, we're pushing bullish right over here. We're holding the support. So maybe that is another indicator that GJ may be coming down. All right. Okay, get rid of this, please. All right, if we're not going to get anything, I'm just going to end the stream here, and we're going to continue the dialogue in the session. I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know you guys got things to do, and there's no point of us just sitting here trying to pray for a trade, you know. So let's keep the dialogue going in Slack. If you guys do find anything or catch anything, or if I do, I will most definitely let you guys know. And or if I'm seeing anything, I'll let you know. It'll probably be closer to 10, 10:15, 10:30 when I get up to the city, and I'll be able to probably place a trade up there if we get some volume around that time. Because again, we got that JOLTS job openings coming out, and that'll be a telltale sign for us. They're expecting 0.1 million, so 100,000 more jobs to be opened. So we'll see about that. And then also today we got FOMC, got some members speaking as well. So we'll see about that. All right, boys.
All right, man.
Guys, have a great day.
You
Plan your days out. Stipe, you'll see more what I'm talking about when it comes to the mental foundation of the course. You'll see what I'm talking about when it comes to that and how valuable that is when it comes to planning your day out, making sure that each hour, not each hour maybe, but also time blocks. So like from 6 to 3 or from 6 to 9, what am I doing? From 9 to 12, what am I getting done in that time? Because you want to constantly be pushing yourself to get the most out of yourself and constantly be doing things to push yourself to the next limit. Because if you're not going to get anywhere. You know, you're just going to keep going in circles and thinking that you're getting things done, but you're really not.
I get it.
All right, brother?
Yeah.
All right, Carlos. Steve,
All right.
I'll see you guys later, or we'll talk in the chat. All right.
Okay, sure.
Have a great day. All right.
You too. Thanks.
See you, boys.